Google search CrackU free CAT mocks. Click on the first link. You can attempt 3 latest mocks in the actual exam interface. After completing the test, you get detailed solutions, analysis, and percentile along with your scorecard to gauge your All India performance. Click on the solutions to get video solutions from our expert faculty.
Hello guys, welcome to CrackU video series. In this video, we'll be discussing about the last minute tips for CAT 2021. The CAT 2021 exam is just a few days away and many aspirants will be pretty tense during these last few days and looking for some tips to improve their scores and give the best performance during the exam. So in this video, let us look at the essential last minute tips to help you ace the exam. Additionally, we will also be discussing about the videos that you must watch in these few days before the exam. These last minute tips can help you boost your scores, and those increased scores can make all the difference in the percentiles. They can make all the difference between a 95 and a 97 percentile, or a 97 and a 99, or a 99 and a 99.5. So let's get right to it. One of the most important things that you should do in these last few days is revising the basics. So reviewing the basics is an important task that you must take up in these last few days. Going through the basics will help you recollect the formulas and also those concepts that have been pushed to the faintest corners in your memory. It's important that you have the key concepts at your fingertips in the exam hall, and also you can take a complete day if needed to revise all the quant formulas especially. Also, please ensure that you do not remain clueless about some topics. Try to have at least some basic idea about all the key topics, particularly the arithmetic, algebra and geometry. Especially in geometry, you need to remember a lot of properties and revise a lot of formulas. So ensure that you do not skip the revision of these topics. When it comes to the LRDI, first try to quickly revise the conventional type of sets in the LRDI section and then move on to the unconventional type of sets. And make sure you're comfortable in dealing with sets based on common topics such as the arrangements, Venn diagrams, games and tournaments, charts, tables, especially the spiderweb based DI sets and so on. Quickly revise the approaches to solve such sets and also try to solve more unconventional type of sets. When it comes to the VRC section, continue your daily reading. Read for at least 1 hour every day and try to solve at least 2 RCs every day and analyze them thoroughly. Particularly this daily reading will help you stay in touch with reading, and it will also help you attempt the VRC section with confidence. Also start by analyzing the mock tests you've taken so far. Make note of the questions you attempted incorrectly. Also go back to the questions that you took too much time while solving during the mock tests. You can maybe take 1 or 2 mocks in these last few days, but rather than taking too many mocks, it's better to revise the previous mocks. So revise the mocks. Make a note of the mistakes that you often repeat, and if these mistakes are due to some gaps in the fundamentals, make sure you revise the basics. This will ensure that you do not repeat the same mistakes in the actual exam. Especially while reviewing the quant questions, look for alternative methods to solve the questions that consumed a lot of time, and also if there's any particular topic that you're weak at, try to focus on that topic. And on the other hand, if you're fairly okay with all the concepts, then just go back and watch the revision videos. We'll be discussing about what videos to watch, and then also based on your mock analysis, you should finalize your exam strategy. If you're going to attempt a few mocks in these few days, try to implement the strategy that you have devised so far. Make sure your strategy works well for you under various circumstances, and also more importantly, make sure that your strategy is flexible. So depending on the difficulty level of the paper, you need to quickly change your strategy and implement a new one based on the exam difficulty level. Also, apart from this, try to take a break the day before the exam. Remember to complete your revision at least 2-3 days before the exam. So don't get overly stressed on the last day by trying to cram all that revision on that one day. Also try not to cut your sleeping time. So make sure that you perform to your best of your abilities on the D-Day. So try to take the exam without worrying too much. Don't give in to stress or pressure. I know this is easier said than done, but it's better to avoid fretting too much about the exam. You need to be quick yet calm while solving the questions. And also we don't know the exact number of questions. So we don't know the exact number of questions per each section. So remember that everyone is more or less in the same position as you're in. They're worried as you are. So try not to worry too much about the exam. And also while taking the exam, you need to remember certain points. There's this view question paper. So there's this view question paper option in each section of the exam. You can use this to check the overall paper of the section. particularly in the VRC section. This will be helpful. Also avoid the tough questions. Make sure to leave the tough questions and spend some time to select the right questions, especially the right sets in the LRDI section. And especially if there's a, let's say, a 6 question LRDI set, don't be tempted to solve it right away. First read the set carefully and solve it only if you're familiar with the set. And when it comes to the quant section, do the questions or solve the questions in rounds. So that is, make sure you solve all the easy questions in the first round, the medium level questions in the second round, and slightly tougher questions in the third round. Also, don't spend too much time on a particular question. So that is, don't let your ego come in the way, and don't panic if the question is too tough. There'll always be easier questions in the exam. You just need to find them and answer them. And when it comes to the VRC section, try to go through all the RCs quickly and pick up those RCs from those topics you're familiar with. And also, don't make one section's performance affect your next section. This happens especially with the LRDI section. So make sure that your performance in the quant section is not affected by your performance in the LRDI section especially. And also, finally, avoid this mistake of going to the exam with a preset number of questions to attempt in the exam. So don't go with the preset number of questions to attempt. You should be able to tweak your target depending on the level of difficulty of the exam. So if the paper is difficult, attempt lesser questions. If the paper is easy, try to attempt more questions. And finally, apart from the last minute tips which we just discussed, do watch these excellent videos before the CAT exam. These videos will be very beneficial because they'll help you review the basics and also cover the most important questions to practice. We've made 2 long videos on the complete CAT quants revision. So this is a must watch video in these last few days. And then we've also made a complete revision video on VRC and also LRDI. You should also definitely watch this top 100 CAT quant questions video. You can also download the PDF of these questions and practice them. The link for the same is provided in the description box below, and also the top LRDI sets. We've also created an entire playlist on YouTube. So you can go to that playlist. Again, the link for the same is provided below. So this playlist covers the complete CAT quant revision, VRC revision, LRDI revision, and also the important questions for CAT, quant and LRDI. So please do watch these videos. They would be extremely beneficial to you during these last few days of preparation. Alright, now finally let's quickly look at some exam day guidelines. As we know, these are the 3 session timings of the exam. This is the morning session, this is the slot to the afternoon session, and finally the evening session. And these are the reporting times, and you will not be allowed after these timings for the respective slots. So for example, if you belong to slot 1, you will not be allowed entry after 8:15 am. So make sure you definitely reach before these timings. Similarly, for the afternoon slot, you won't be allowed after 12:15, and for the evening slot, 4:15 pm. So to avoid any last minute mess, make sure you reach as early as possible. So try to reach at these timings. Especially if you're someone who got slot 1 and your exam center is very far, let's say 30 kilometers far or even more, then try to book a hotel nearby, near the exam center, and rest the night before the exam over there. Because rather than waking up very early and then quickly getting ready and then worrying about the transport and all such things, better book a hotel nearby and stay there the day before the exam. And so that you can also get that 1 or 2 hours of extra sleep. So you can try this. Also, we know the exam duration is 120 minutes or 2 hours. And for the PWD candidates, the exam duration is 160 minutes, that is 2 hours 40 minutes. Also make sure that you know your exam center and how to reach there. So take the traffic into account and start early to avoid any last minute delays. Carry all the required documents. Also try to carry additional photocopies to avoid any problems. So try to take the admit card printout. Try to carry 1 or 2 additional printouts with your photo stick to it, and also make sure that photo is same as that which is on the admit card. So remember to take the original ID proof and your photo along with admit card. And also, of course, please carry a mask, gloves, sanitizer, and also a transparent water bottle to the exam hall. Also remember that metal items will not be permitted to the exam hall unless you have some medical metal implant or pacemaker. In such case, please carry a medical certificate. And also remember to carry the self-declaration form given on the admit card. You can also go to the official CAT website and read these exam day instructions, which also mentions the do's and don'ts. You can go through this authorization form for any additional and important things that you wish to carry to the exam hall. So do read these test day guidelines before reaching the exam hall. And also please do read these instructions carefully, which are mentioned on your admit card. These clearly mention what to carry and what not to carry. So these are the specifications regarding the identity proof that you must carry to the exam hall. So you can carry either of these. So here they provide the test day guidelines about the test center and also how to locate your test center, the things that you must carry, the masks as mentioned earlier, gloves, a personal hand sanitizer and transparent water bottle. And also you'll be provided with a writing pad and pens at the test center for rough work. And these are the items which you're not allowed to carry to the exam hall, and similarly the other guidelines. And finally, these are the instructions for the candidates on COVID-19. So make sure you have thoroughly read all these instructions before going to the exam so that you don't come across any last minute surprises. And finally, remember that as mentioned earlier, don't be too tensed about the exam. It is quite common among most of the aspirants. So remember that everybody is more or less in the same position as you're in. And if you can follow the last minute tips which we discussed, the do's and don'ts in these last few days, and take the exam with a cool mind, you'll be able to perform well in the exam. So apart from that, if you have any other doubts regarding the preparation, please do put them in the comment section below. We'll try to address as many of them as possible. So thank you so much guys, and we at Krakow wish you all the best for your examination.